this season.
Yeah. Stats also having trouble with the multitasking as well. We were talking about that during the game, going for drops, but then it looks like 3 of his immortals just disappear when we get the Observer to go back to the fight. And ByuN just attacking at certain timings where Stats is not looking at his army. So he lost a lot of very important defensive units when he was not microing them. That was very important for ByuN to get that snowball going.
So guys, Arena, the 5th map. We're in the lobby. These players warm up their hands for just one more moment. Now we are going to go into that 5th and final deciding match. So much on the line here. The loser of this last final 5th game will be knocked out of this tournament. And for ByuN, that's important. He's not in GSL. He's not on a Kespa team. It's his only tournament he's got left to play until Season 2 of this year, which is a long way away.
Yep, a lot on the line, as you were saying. The game is being counted down now. Tell your friends about this. Get in here for game number 5 on Arena between Stats and ByuN. Here we are, game number 5 on Arena. And down in the bottom left in the red, the Terran player winning that last one, forcing a game 5. It is ByuN.
A huge roar from the crowd for him this time for that sick game number 4. And his opponent, the Protoss, the top left in blue. It is KT Rolster's Stats.
You bet he's feeling the pressure now.
Definitely is.
The round of 4 king, or the round of 4 loser, as he usually does go down in the round of 4.
Well, this is going to be the sickest round of 4 of all time, by the way. Just so you guys know, and I know a lot of people don't know this yet, because the format's been changed in the middle of the tournament, and you know, we're using a different streaming platform and things of that nature, but this round of 4 will be played as a group. And one match of the group will be played every week. So imagine you have, I believe they're even best of 7s. Don't quote me on that. They're either best of 5s or 7s.
Heard something like that. They're long sets for sure.
So every week we're going to have one match. So imagine you have the first match and second match. Then you have the losers match the next week, the winners match, or it's probably going to be the other order, winners match first. It's like a GSL group over 5 weeks to decide those top 2 players go to the finals. Okay, and then we have the finals. So that top 4 is going to be sick, and Stats is obviously wanting to get in there. If he does make that top 4, it's going to be the hardest top 4 to get knocked out of as well. He's going to have to lose twice.
Yeah. So we are having Stats mix it up for the map. And say what you want about this map, I love it. It creates so many interesting different builds and really changes the way the game is played. Obviously, it's hard to adapt, but it creates very entertaining games for the viewers, and I think that's the point of this all.
Yeah.
So Stats' doing ability hasn't done yet, which is double gas to fast Stargate, rushed out here. And, I mean, ByuN knows that this is very common, of course, for the Protoss on a map like this where the air distances are very short. So he has prepared here with the Widow Mine and reactored Marines coming out here very quickly.
I have to say, I mean, this map is crazy, and it's weird, and I know not a lot of people like it, but I feel like it's a very well-made map. The island maps are strong. You know, people don't like islands. You know, well, island maps don't exist because they're way too strong in StarCraft 2. They're not balanced. But in StarCraft 2, even an island, the concept of it is super strong. But this island is so risky to take that it's like only 1 in a million games we actually see it taken.
Yeah. We saw Maru take it in Pro League on Tuesday against Deer, just to hold down as he lost his naturally, flew over to the island, and Deer just didn't even know. So if you can hide it as well, and if you're a Terran player and float a CC over there, that's a very interesting idea as well.
Seeing him try to slow down the CC.
Ooh.
What? Oh, the sickest micro. This is your first time watching.
Who is this guy?
Is this your first time watching StarCraft? I think you chose a good night, okay? StarCraft, it's all about the little things. A fleet beacon!
Yeah, I was going to ask you before, are we going to see Tempest? They're so strong on this map because there's so much dead air in between these two bases. I mean, there's an island there, of course, but you can't really connect to. You can't get ground units over there to defend.
I know someone watching this broadcast right now, I know he's watching. I saw him tweeting Rotterdam. He's probably bouncing up and down his seat a little bit right now. He's getting a little bit excited, and for good reason. Rotterdam probably the one who popularized this build the most, and it's now, of course, becoming a thing in Korea. I definitely think before we see carriers here, we are going to see Tempest. So yeah, to answer your question that you didn't ask me, essentially, because you thought about asking me,
I think we are
going to see Tempest, yes.
Yeah.
Then we are.
I mean, of course, obvious answer, get that Tempest out here. He's going to have 2 Oracles already made, saving up energy, consistent tags. Here we go. And now it's really up to ByuN to identify this is happening. He's making tanks. He made 1 Viking, I think. And 1 Viking is not enough. You need more Vikings. You need to get on another starport. You need to make reactors here. And you need to take this seriously. Very, very seriously.
This is game 5. This is your tournament life on the line. Boom! That scan goes down. You didn't see the fleet beacon, but calm down, Korean commentators. In StarCraft 2, we have a silhouette of what unit's coming out. He sees that it's a Tempest. You better have seen, man. What does he think? This is like Phoenix is coming out or something?
Well,
he's not actually. Okay, there comes the Vikings. I was about to get a bit concerned.
Immediately switches it to the reactor here. Is he going to go for another starport? Wouldn't be a bad idea to totally shut this down. He's going to start a couple more reactors here. But let's see how he does deal with this at first. He only has 1 Viking right now, and the units are tagged on the ground, so the Tempest is already going to start getting to work here.
You know, seeing those reactors and not any additional starports coming down makes me feel like he wants to do a timing attack with a bunch of Marines and Stim. I think he wants to try to just kill stats with the Bioforce, especially because of how we saw him respond in the previous game versus this tech.
Tempest on the run. There's 1 Stalker on the ground, but this is 3 Vikings, and they're getting to work on this Tempest.
He needs to pull that Viking back. Actually, looks like the Stalker not microing to kill it.
Oh, that's so good. He snipes at Tempest, trades 1 Viking for 1 Tempest. That's exactly what he wants now. And now he's got double Viking pumping out here, but I think he needs another starport. Finally puts that down. He's beginning to take this a bit more seriously, but he's gotten off on the right foot here, sniping 1 Tempest already.
It looks like he's not going to be going for that super aggressive attack. Instead, going to be waiting it out and, like you said, building that Viking count. I think perhaps maybe he made this decision based off of that early pickoff. He's like, oh, I could actually out-Viking him here. I can outproduce him. We even see a Phoenix coming out here as well. He's going to bring it like a half and half scenario. Unless that's just a misclick, but the C and the T's are, or excuse me, the X and the T are pretty far away.
Well, he's going straight to Phoenix production. Yeah. He may drop down a bunch more gates, go into Adept maybe, go for, you know, he's got 2 Tempests already out there. He can use that in his army, but he knows ByuN's going to be committing to a lot of Vikings, so maybe get a bunch of Phoenix, fight the Vikings, lift the tanks, and then just fight against the rest of the Marines. I mean, something to think about. For now, he's only making Phoenixes, but
ByuN is confident with the Vikings he has back at home, which he's hiding decently well. I think he might, Stats might have gotten a glimpse of it just there for a second. He's hiding them decently well. He's also getting ready to push across the map here, or at least is threatening the idea of that timing attack I was talking about earlier. I think the window is missed for sure, even though Stim is done.
Look at this, trying to go for the snipe on the reactor. That'll be very nice for cutting down some of the Viking production.
You can never hesitate.
The Vikings. Here come the Vikings. He's trying to go for the Tempest, but here come the Phoenixes for the support, getting to work on these Vikings. He is going to snipe one of the Tempests, but a couple of these, actually 3 of the Vikings are going to go down, and another tag is going to come down here. So Stats is fighting back here with his own Phoenixes.
The Tempests are poking away at this army very quickly. Even Marines going down. Eventually, it starts to add up. We see the shade.
Look at this. Here come the Adepts. The lifts on the tanks. Here we go.
Okay, we're going to see this engage here. 1 tank gets lifted. The second one goes up as well. This is a lot of bio here. And he does just stim and fight it, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Meanwhile, Tempest fighting against those Vikings in low numbers. The bio is starting to be eliminated here.
He's sniping it out, and the Phoenixes are fighting against the Tempest. This is exactly what Stats wanted. Trying to go for the repairs on the Vikings, but the Oracles are getting to work on the SCVs now.
Oh, we don't have very many bio units on the ground. In fact, I think we have a grand total of 2 Marines here. A third one pops out, and even if he kills the air army, it won't matter. That ground army is too much. Stats has done it. And it looks like with this Tempest build, the Roddy build, he will knock ByuN out of StarLeague. And that will be the end of ByuN until next season in Korea.
Fantastic response out of Stats. He read the situation so well from the beginning to the end. He executed the build so well as well. And now all he's got to do is end the game. GG. Stats is moving on to the next round.
Very, very close series. Very spicy series, spicy 7.
Oh yeah, that was really spicy. Back and forth.
A very, very tense last few games there. But I have to say, ByuN really impressed. And he impressed this entire tournament. And I know it's a Stats moment to move on and get closer to that top 4 that he wants, but I really do want to take it back for a second and say ByuN impressed this season. He's not going anywhere. I think this guy absolutely has a future in StarCraft 2 in Korea.
Yeah, and think about him. He's essentially, he's not on one of the big teams, okay? He said it before, he does not have practice partners. He said it in his interview, you know? But he did a fantastic job. But here's the winner, Stats. Let's hear from him now in his interview after winning that series.
축하드립니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Congratulations and thanks.
많이 지치신 것 같아요.
네,
You look really tired after that spicy match.
정말 반대로
Says
올라갔어요.
yes, very tired.
풀세트까지 치르게 됐는데
네.
지금 소감은 어떠신가요?
You expected a 3-0, but it was very close.
이겨서 정말 좋고요.
You're happy to win?
그리고
Yes, I'm very happy.
첫 번째 경기하고 두 번째 경기 치르고 나서 변현우 선수가 너무 잘 하셔가지고
After the first and second set, I realized just how good ByuN is.
다행히 이기게 된 것 같아서.
So I was worried and concerned that I wouldn't be able to beat him.
후반으로 갈수록 김대엽 선수가 끝까지 집중력 있는 모습을 보여줘서 이렇게 마지막에 승리를 가져간 것 같은데 오늘 프로토스가 보여주시는 후반 운영은 김대엽 선수가 다
You
보여주신 것
looked
같아요.
more confident and calm as the set went
반대로
down.
얘기하면 변현우 선수의 초반 견제에는 조금 많이 흔들리는
And
모습이
to use that to
있었는데
eventually
오늘
win against ByuN.
전체적으로 경기 어땠나요?
오늘 전체적으로 일단은
ByuN's early game harassment killed a lot of
첫
your
번째
workers.
경기는 솔직히 좀
실수가 나왔죠.
네, 실수가 좀
실수가.
많았고
네.
그리고 변현우
Said he made a lot of
선수가
mistakes in game number
빌드를 할진 정말 몰랐어요. 그 빌드를 배제하고 그냥 게임을 하고
But I
있었는데
didn't expect ByuN to go for triple command center
그런
that
상황에서
early.
제가 또 실수를
네.
하다 보니까 아 이번에 좀 경기가 많이 힘들겠구나라고
It's a very unexpected build for me.
생각했었는데 다행히 두 번째 세트에 다행히 이기게
And
되면서
I
그때부터
kind of just gave the set away to ByuN. I think he's
조금씩
talking about
저한테
game
이렇게
1.
기회가 왔던 것 같아요.
But he was able to take the second set,
스타이토스 전략을 가져오셨는데
so his
혹시
senses kind of
이전
came back
날에
to him after
김유진
that one.
선수가 프로리그에서 보여준 거 혹시 보고 준비하신 건가요?
네, 봤는데 되게 좋아 보이더라고요. 그래서 즉흥적으로 유진이 한 거 VOD 보면서 똑같이 따라해
Did
봤는데
you see SOS's
조합만
match?
갖춰지면은 되게
Pro League? Yes, I watched the VOD.
그래서
I
준비하게
tried to
됐어요.
follow the build exactly. Seemed very strong. That's why I went for it on that map.
네.
약간 좀 제가 봤을 때는 그 EMP에 다 맞아버리면서 고위 기사들이 그때 자칫 잘못하다가 밀려버릴 수도 있겠다라고 생각을 했는데
네.
게임을 할 때는 어땠나요?
EMPs.
당해보면서
당해보면서 계속 좀 다행히 제가
That hit your
게시를
entire
계속
army at some
테란
point in
병력이
game 2. How did you feel
묻혀놔가지고
about that?
다행히 좀 보고 있는 상황인데 테란이 이렇게 펼쳐서 오니까 제가 고위 기사로
Was able to tag the
EMP
Terran
신경
units
쓰면서
and see where
스톰을
they are
뿌리려고 해도
with my
계속
oracles.
EMP에 맞더라고요. 그래가지고
So I was able to
이거
prepare against
이러다가
this attack quite well.
되겠다. 되게 좀 불안했었는데
I was trying to avoid the
다행히
EMPs, but
변현우 선수의 공격을 제가
I
잘
missed the timing.
막아내고 역공 타이밍을 한번 잘 잡았잖아요.
네.
그때 한번 잘
So
잡고
after that, I was
멀티를
just trying to
다
defend against his
파괴해서
full attack.
그래서 승부를 결정지었던 것 같아요.
제 김대엽 선수가 스타리그 저희가 4번째
And I was able to.
시즌인데
And that was a very
세 번이나 상황에
crucial set
올라간
for me.
거의 유일한 멤버가 됐어요.
그렇죠. 장학생이죠.
네, 단골 손님입니다 4강. 이거 아무나 하는 거 아니잖아요.
네.
어떻게
아마
이렇게
가장
4강을
많이 저와 인터뷰를 했을 것 같아요.
You
김대엽
always
선수가.
advance to the semifinals.
스타리그 우승자들보다 훨씬
네.
더 인터뷰를 많이
네.
해요.
아니 근데 인터뷰만 많이 했지 우승을 해야 되는데
네.
개인적으로 좀 많이 아쉽고 아
So
좀
욕심나죠,
he keeps
이제?
winning. He made it all the way to the semis, or he's on his
뭔가
way
계속
there.
경기를
So we end up interviewing you a
치를수록
lot.
자꾸 좀 너무 힘들고 이러다 보니까 또 준비를 많이 해야 되겠다
He
이런
said
생각도
he made a lot of
들고, 네.
mistakes, so obviously
우승하는
he
이런
knows that and he
길이
wants
되게
to prepare a
멀고도
lot
험한 것
more.
같아요.
원래 더블 엘리미네이션이 패자조 오면은
네.
정말 힘든 고통을 다 이겨내야지만 결승에 갈 수 있는 거고요.
네.
그 반대쪽 라인에 누가
So because
올라왔으면
it's double
좋겠나요?
elimination, it's going to be a
조지현
long
선수하고 신이범
semis.
선수
The
둘
format I
중에
was
한
talking
명이
about
이제
before.
김대엽 선수하고 붙게 되거든요.
네.
네, 저는 솔직히 좀 두 선수 다 좀 스타일이 좀
So out of the
뭔가
two next, who do you want to face? Ragnarok.
선수로 저는 기억하고 있어요. 그래가지고 두 선수 중 어떤 선수가 올라오더라도 조금
So he doesn't really care
조금 상당히 좀
that much out of the
조심해야
two
될 것
players,
같아요.
honestly.
이렇게 힘들게 올라온 만큼 앞으로 김대엽 선수 좋은 결과
Both
있길
of them are really
바랍니다.
strong, so he
끝으로
wants to be
응원해주신
careful.
팬분께 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
일단 너무 좀 그 5세트까지 가서 너무 지금 힘들어서 지금
Final words.
일단
Really tired. I
여기
had to go all
경기장
the way to game
오셔서
5.
응원해 주신 팬분들 정말
Saying
감사드리고요.
thanks to the fans who came all the way down to the
그리고
studio to watch his games.
제가 이렇게 오늘 이길 수 있었던 건 또 저희 팀원들이 열심히 저 연습을 도와줬기 때문에 이런 결과가 있었다고 생각을
The
해요.
reason I thought I could win today was my teammates.
팀원들한테도
for helping
고맙다는 말
practice.
전하고 싶고
He wants to say thank you to them.
감사합니다.
네, 김대엽 선수 지금 너무
And
힘들어하는데 여러분 김대엽
Just saying
선수에게
thanks to
큰 박수
everybody.
부탁드립니다.
And that is going to be it
네,
for the interview.
축하드립니다. 네, 저는 이렇게 해서 김대엽 선수 만나봤고요.
So
저희는
that
잠시 후에
is another player going into the round of 4, and very well deserved, I would say. Played a very nice series there against ByuN. ByuN unfortunately going to go down there, but guys, we are going to take a quick break before we do get to that next matchup. It's going to be Patience versus Ragnarok after the break.